What's good, YouTube land? Welcome back to the Let's Play of Commodore XA, where today's games will be a racing game and a two-player co-op game. First, we're going to look at this. This is the Kimewaza slot holder. Don't really like that. I don't like that name. I don't like the name slot holder. But it also comes with the Baxo bike, Gashat. So there's a picture of Commodore X8 right there, with a picture of Laser in his level 2 form. They, instead of having like each rider have a bike in X8, they turned one of the riders into a bike. And like literally, he's a sentient bike. It isn't until he's a level 3 that he can actually fight normally. But there's a picture of X8 right there, giving a rider kick. There's a picture of Laser in his level 1 with his freaking goofy ass, derpy, adorable face and pink spike mohawk. And even he has a mohawk on his level 2 form. Right there. A bike with eyes. There's a meme that went around for when at the end of X8. Let's see. Eventually, Laser ended up using a prototype of himself. So it was a bike riding a bike, and he was also wearing a bike as armor. There you go. Dude, I heard you like bikes, so we put a bike on top of a bike on top of a bike. But there's Laser's transformation shown right there. On the bottom, Laser right there. And on the back, just the things you can do with it. So, you know, doesn't have a flap because not as high quality. It's not up to Zaya spec. That joke works on at least 2 levels. And inside, this is what you get with a folded up piece of paper. So, slot holder, Laser. So you do have to do a tiny bit of parts forming. You have to attach these 2 bits right here. I don't know if it's parts forming, but which side is it on? Okay, it's on the left side. It's on this side. I was wrong about drive because this thing actually goes on this side of the driver. I was wrong. I didn't look at the box art properly. But here, give you a shot of Baxo bike. Give it a guy riding a bike. It's a like a no rules bike racing game. So you're allowed to cheat and stuff, I guess. But I like the yellow. I don't think there are any other. No, there are no other Gashats with this specific bright yellow mustard color of yellow. I said yellow twice, and that came off as redundant. So bike. Give you a. It's kind of hard to see the motorcycle. Let's try it again. Because it's a bright yellow light on bright white paint, doesn't really come across very well. The Kamen Rider. Nisok. Second gear is what his transformation call loosely translates to. And, okay, so I'm going to tell you a joke, and then I'm going to explain the joke, because actually explaining it, I think, makes it funnier. So Laser is the only one in the show to kick himself in the face to transform. A lot of it. So in X8, when they transform, they basically summon a character select screen, because video games, that spins all around them like in midair. So all the rest of them just kind of like touch the image of their head to transform, things like that. No, Laser does a spin kick into his player image, so he kicks himself in the head to transform. Really nerdy gamer joke kind of thing. I think it's funnier with context. It's funny without context. You look at a guy just spin kicks and transforms, but like with context. Oh well. Let's do level. What would be a level 3? And this does do a good job of showing like the bike driving down a street or just driving on a street. So actually, now we can activate the power, because this. If you don't have any of the weapons, this is what activates the final attack. Now, give it a good look at it. I could take them off. It doesn't actually, but that's where the light goes with the pink bars. It looks like kind of like power level. Like it would indicate like the power, like you know what I mean. Like you have to time a move precisely, and you have to hit it when it's at max power, and the bar going back and forth. Kind of molded in detail in the neon green plastic, and it has actually a holder, so you can fit. I don't have a second individual Gashat. They're all sitting over there, but you can fit 2 on your belt and 1 in the holder if you desire. And unfortunately, I know this was impossible, but in the show, they actually use this to create a simulated environment for them to fight. So, like, they press the button and you can change levels basically as if you were in a game. As you're in a game. And there's no way. Unfortunately, it doesn't have those sounds. Like stage, selecto, things like that. The other Gashats have those sounds. Don't know why they weren't given to this toy, unfortunately. Because this has no lights and sounds. That's why. Because all the lights and sounds are active. Like, this is here just to activate the lights and sounds here. And you have to press the big silver button twice. Nice, we got it in the first try. Now, I would do a whole video showing every single Gashat I have in this, but how much time do you really have? I don't think you guys want to see me do that. Feel free to leave a comment if you actually want me to do that video, because I have 15 Gashats, just of the individual ones. So that would be just doing this 15 times. Actually 14, because I wouldn't have to do it. No, I would do it with this one, so yeah. Just doing this 15 times, if you want me to. But that's it for Baxo Bike. It's kind of hard. You're supposed to just like pull it straight. keep that there. Let's talk about the main show, Mighty Brothers XX. Mario, totally not Mario and Luigi. Absolutely not. No way, no how a Mario and Luigi knockoff. But this was X8's mid-season power-up, and they implemented it in a very video gamey, kind of odd way, in the fact that he actually splits into two versions of himself, as you can see with the picture of the two Mighty Brothers right there. The apparently the side of the hair, it actually corresponds with the part of your brain. So one of them is using one part of M's brain, and the other one is apparently using the other. It also uh, relates to how they talk to each other with them using the different ways to say I, like ore and I forget. It's been a while since I've watched X8. Like I know the details, but like I forget little things. And this kind of started the trend of the dual Gashats, which was for like they repainted this twice, this base mold into Doctor Mighty X, I think it was, as like it was an antivirus Gashat, and they also repainted it into Knockout Fighter or the Knockout Fighter 2, like a sequel to the Gashat Gear Duel, where it gave M basically pink boxing gloves. I might get that sometime. Haven't decided yet. You see on the side, Mighty Brothers Double X. Thankfully, it wasn't Triple X, because that wouldn't be for kids. Oh my. Kamen Rider X8. On the side, he is Kamen Rider X8 level XX, because it really doesn't have a distinct level. It's supposed to be level 20. No, actually, that's what XX is, level 20. But it's kind of split between them. So one of them has the power of a level 10, but together they have a power of level 20. Which doesn't really work if one side of your personality doesn't want to agree with the other. Then you'll end up fighting more often than actually working together. Which didn't happen that much in the show. They mainly worked together, but it's kind of just awkward, like having to share a weapon between the two, like having to throw a weapon back and forth at each other. And there you can see on the back what it does. On the bottom, it takes two AA batteries, and oops, that Pac-Man. And I don't have the Gashapon Key Slasher, but open it up. There's the shot. And here is a double. It's a double wide, as you can see. It's also colored orange and kind of metallic blue. Yeah. There's a picture of the Mighty Brothers on the side. Mighty Brothers Double X with a little orange and white coloring. And thankfully, it actually has an on-off switch. And on the back there, along with a QR code, battery pack with, again, two AA batteries. Turn it on. Get the game start, and you get a LED. I do like that transformation jingle quite a bit. Sorry, something's bugging me. Raiden. Oh my God, Raiden. And yeah, noise. And you get a game clear no matter how many times you press it. But yeah. Die! Henshin! So you have to actually transform twice to reach the final form. So it actually, you have to open and close 3 times to get every single sound effect available. No, this is where he did the die henshin. I think the first time he just did. Well, I don't know how well you saw it, but it actually, the image in here splits between the picture of 1 and 2. It's like, oh, I actually kind of want to do that again. So yeah, and then you get a. Oh yeah, it actually stays that set. Oh, trade and final attack. Oh, nice, and every time it would activate the. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a toy that can activate the final attacks. It won't fit in the gun. Won't fit in there. So, kind of have to end it on that note, unfortunately. Like, won't fit. Oh well. I'm glad that I'm going back to X8's toy line to collect a bunch of the things I missed originally, because I very sparsely collected the Gashats when they first came out. And unfortunately, like, I got a couple. I got his half of his final form, and I got the rider ones. But besides that, like, there's so much that I actually missed in the X8 toy line that I'm enjoying going back and collecting. I've always loved a Gashat just because of the ability to spin it around like this, as I showed recently with my keys. And I like the fact that the double Gashat can actually still do that. It's the only one of this bigger size that can do that. Well, that and Maximum Mighty. I think Maximum Mighty can do it, but oh, look, we've made a minute longer than yesterday's video. But do I recommend this? Yes. If you're collecting the X8 toy line, I think it's this. The slot holder is only for appearance. If you want it to complete the look of the belt, if not, I would recommend trying to hunt this down by itself or one of the other versions of it, the prototype or the other prototype. One of the two might be easier to get and might be cheaper. I don't remember looking at aftermarket prices, but I do like this, the double one, because it extends. It's the same play pattern as the Mighty and the Gashat Gear Dual Beta, but actually I like it more because it has more sounds. you get 2 different transformations and a final attack. And plus, I just kind of like swinging around. Yeah. So, I guess that's game clear. Gotta clear the game twice. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next game, whenever that is. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And I'll play with you guys another time. But until then, keep it weird. So an arrow I forgot to mention right there. Bye.